Is this the first time I've shown
The navigational system?
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
No. And if so, then...
But yeah, you can see here all the things that we have, all our dossiers they're displayed on which planet. So you don't have to just blindly go around looking in what star system. And even then, it'll say Citadel, and then underneath that, it'll say Recruit the Master Thief.
I wonder who the Master Thief is.
The Normandy runs on a fuel system in this game, which is different from the first one, so you actually do have to refuel. Which is neat. It gives more depth, I guess, to the parts when you're looking at the map.
Yeah, but there's no punishment for running out of fuel.
EDI just kind of like warps you to
the nearest
like fuel station.
Yeah, there's no punishment for running out of fuel.
There's a punishment in the third game for doing something, and that's all I'll say.
So now we get my least favorite version of the Citadel.
Really? You like this? You like this one less than the one from 3?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we've talked about this a lot in the first game, but the first game has the best iteration of the Citadel, and then there's this game, which is, I'd say, it's tied for the third game. No, I guess the third game is a little bit better.
What's with the password in the
It's built up into chunks in this game, as opposed to the first one where you can go anywhere you want. It's just separated by some loading screens. This one, you kind of just select which chunk you want to go to.
You're the real Commander Shepard.
Good to have you along, Kasumi. You ready to go?
I travel light. I've already slipped my things aboard your ship.
I docked like 3 seconds ago. How did you do that?
Yeah.
To see how you look in formal wear.
I have a feeling you know something I don't.
They didn't tell you? They call me secretive. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
So this is part of a DLC mission called Stolen Memories. I have the PS3 version, which means this and 2 other DLCs are built into it.
For the Xbox version, I can't remember.
No, the Xbox. The reason that these are built into the PlayStation version was because there had to be an incentive for the PlayStation version because it came out a year after the Xbox version.
Right.
We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to me.
And you look pretty silly just standing on top of the scaffolding, so
yeah,
equally stupid.
That noise is me eating carrots, by the way. I don't want anyone to think like I broke his neck or something.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight. Every 5 seconds.
I'm sorry, sir.
But if you listen to some conversations, you'll get like... No, that's not until the third game, I don't think.
What are you talking about?
Like, sometimes if you listen to conversations, you'll get, like, certain,
Yeah, you can pick sides in a conversation. Here, it's just kind of like you can listen to people. Now, apparently there's a running gag on the Citadel that there's this guy from the first game who is trying to return an item. I can't remember what the item is, but he's apparently a running gag in every game where he's running around the Citadel trying to find where he can return this item he bought.
I have never seen him before.
Yeah. Apparently he's, you can find him in every single game. But yeah, I found the YouTube video of him.
I found him in 0 of the games.
Yeah, I found him in 0 of the games.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
So I wonder what's going to happen when they realize Commander Shepard's alive.
Obviously security has tightened since you were last here.
Yeah, at least there's like a legitimate reason why the Citadel has been redesigned.
Yeah, okay.
Remember, if you don't remember. Hey, he had the smiley face on his back!
Are picking up false readings.
Show his back again! Show his back again! He's wearing Garrus's
I
armor.
was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my cat?
You know, if you don't remember, the end of the first game, it kind of got a little blown up.
Just a little bit, though.
Yeah, but at the end of this game, nothing happens to the Citadel.
So yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why it's redesigned in 3.
I mean, it's still a massive area, so I guess you can make the argument that you're in a different section of the Citadel.
I guess.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Now we're going to get introduced to one of my favorite characters.
Yes, I see the problem.
Is Captain Bailey.
Shepard. My console says you're dead.
But Commander Bailey, or Captain Bailey, is voiced by Michael Hogan, who, if you've watched Battlestar Galactica, you know who he is. He also played Deathstroke in Smallville, and he's also in a bunch of Bethesda games.
Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy man. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Couldn't one of us, or both of us, get into trouble for that?
There's no way to fool the DNA scanners in that tunnel. You're you. Why wait in long lines and fill out a massive useless hard copy paperwork to get to the same place? The Council does everything by the book. They've had thousands of years to write it. Sometimes things need to get done without a committee vote.
You're not
Gets
big on
right to
formalities,
the
are you?
right to the punch.
Yeah, that's why I like him. He doesn't hinder you in any way. You can see a smiley face in the background.
There is. Look at it. Smiley
That
face.
said, you should head up to the Presidium and...
Wonder if that's all C-Sec armor.
The Council probably wants to talk to the one who...
I think it's just a reused armor.
Asses.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working C-Sec is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up, of course. They fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't a Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the Council's rulebook.
C-Sec has changed.
Yeah, Garrus, why don't you go back to C-Sec then, huh? Get the fuck off my ship. No, don't leave, Garrus. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. See, there she is. There's Avina.
Yeah, I know.
Because I remember in one of the videos we talked about how, like, she's on the Citadel in 2, but, like, you never need to talk to her, ever. Unless you want, like, exposition.
Hey!
I'm Emily Wong. Officials in the Systems Alliance remain tight-lipped about the recent disaster on the Pioneer...
She's the only reporter I like helping in the entire series.
Good day, my friend.
And here's one of the
Welcome to
best
Citadel.
jokes in the
Since
entire
these stores
series.
are owned by the Council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness. I didn't know Spectres quit. I don't believe you qualify for a discount, though.
How about if I throw in an endorsement from the man who defeated Sarah?
You are Shepard? My goodness. The increase in...
I don't need any proof for anything that you're Commander Shepard. You know, it's not like you've been dead for 3 years.
Just voice your endorsement into my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Excellent. I will get my clerical VI to add it to our advertising immediately.
So the funny thing about this, like, on its own, it isn't exactly the funniest
Your
thing.
expeditions might be a little tame for me.
But the fact that you can go to... This is a completely different store, and I'm already asking this guy if he wants an endorsement too. So pretty much you could do this in, like, most of the stores on the Citadel. So every time you walk in a store, you're going to hear, I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel. Then you go to the store next door, I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
He just loves every store.
Yeah, he just, pretty much, he just loves all the stores.
I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask. Can we record it now? Just speak towards my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ha ha! No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
We'll have this endorsement.
My God.
have been seen in Al Jelani, Westerland News. I interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre. You punched me when my questions hit too close.
How could I ever forget?
Do you have a minute?
What, so you can try to do another smear job on me?
Your thuggish response and the facts did the job, Shepard, not me. You're back, your news. I just want to give your story its due.
He's just waiting.
Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your...
Miranda's like, I'm gonna get out of the way.
You told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives.
I've had enough of your disingenuous assertions.
Oh man, it just gets better. It really does. Every time I see it, it just gets better.
You think you can keep treating the press like this and get away with it?
No, only you.
Did we get it? Nice.
But now that we've punched her out, we might as well do a little celebration. Now this is another really great thing you can have happen on the Citadel. This is like a little mini quest. If you hear these two talk, you can't actually like engage in this conversation. You just have to hear it. So the Krogan wants to know if there are like fish in the kind of watery areas on the Citadel, and you have to find out about the fish.
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
All you have to do is go down to this nightclub and ask this dude in the back.
Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wards. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Delea Sonis's gift shop.
And this is really great. His reaction is amazing.
What do you want?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What?
He is so sad.
That water if you're not going to store something to eat in it. I don't understand aliens.
What? Just like heartbroken. Just no.
That's what I love about the Krogan is that they can be really like difficult to battle, but they can also be really funny.
Idiot.
Yeah, they're idiots, essentially.
Hey, that's an Elcor. I think the only Elcor we're probably going to ever see ever.
Yeah, probably actually.
My advisor is unavailable.
Seems as though his facial model hasn't really gotten any better.
Humanity
Nope.
And the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander.
See, I think it would have been better if he didn't know about Shepard being alive, and it was just like...
He was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that would have been better.
Because he's like, oh, Commander, you were dead for a year, but, you know.
Surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are... unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren.
That's like the only reference you're going to get to that until the third game.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists in the Terminus systems. Worse, we think they're working for the Reapers.
The Terminus systems are beyond our jurisdiction. Your colonists knew this when they left Council space.
You're missing the important part, Counselor. The Reapers are involved.
He still just seems like a fucking nut.
The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional, and we have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You are being manipulated. By Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
I love how pretty much the council just thinks Shepard's just stupid.
Cerberus,
like, they're like, this guy just keeps getting fooled into anything.
Treason, a capital offense.
I think Shepard deserves better than that. He saved the world. I think they deserve to at least humor him. He saved them and the galaxy.
Yeah, that's what I mean, is that, like, whether or not you think he's a nut job, you should still
No, I think Anderson's a nut job. We know Shepard's fine.
Yeah, but the Council doesn't know that. And no matter how much of a nut you think they both are, you know, you still have to show them some sort of respect.
I accept your offer.
Yeah.
It's good to have the Council on my side.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do it.
Is there anything to calibrate
Even
back
if they
here?
don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
Not used to seeing ghosts, Udina?
I'd heard you were alive, of course, but I didn't expect to see you back on the Citadel.
I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council.
Again, no one's surprised, and it bothers me.
Yeah, like, oh shit, like, okay, Shepard's alive.
Do the words
Big surprise there.
shitstorm mean anything to you?
The Council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But you really shouldn't have taken a step like this without consulting with me first, Counselor.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course.
Time out.
Counselor. Good day to both of you.
Why do you need an ambassador and a councilman on
Udina's
the...
never gotten over the fact that I got
Because,
the council position instead of him.
An ambassador goes off to like other worlds to be like, hey, I'm a human. We're here to bring, you know, human stuff.
He's got his uses.
Religion, famine, and death.
He knows
That's what humanity has brought.
Plus,
yeah.
He's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
Could ask about Kaiden.
Yeah, I had a feeling you weren't going to ask any of that stuff.
Serving on the council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I really don't know what he would have to add, like, honestly.
Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand.
See, now this looks reminiscent of the wars from Mass Effect 1.
It is exactly the same, you just can't visit it.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, you're probably on just a different area of the Citadel.
Yeah, maybe.
It's just like, I want to hop over the fence and go.
Yeah.
Because I love that old area.
Well, I mean, you could always just play the first game.
Yeah.
I like that it's different. I both like that it's different and I don't, but this is how you get around.